Good evening. Thank you, wherever Monsignor is. Thank you for the applause. It's so humbling. I love being here. What a great parish. So thank you. This is our third, as you know, our third of our three-night parish mission. Last night, we talked about and had the image of the sunflower as that recognizing that the more we turn our lives towards the Son of God, towards Jesus, like the sunflower, the more we turn ourselves to Him and give, the more beautiful we become. So the question tonight that I'd like to reflect upon as we close out our little journey is, so how do we turn ourselves like that? Turn our desires, our hearts, our thoughts, our gestures. How do we turn all of this that makes us who we are to Jesus? And the answer to that brings us to this topic tonight, the great gift of God's Holy Spirit. But I want to open with this. This is kind of funny. But you gotta stay with me, so you gotta be paying attention, otherwise you won't get it. Okay, yeah, I know when anyone starts something like that, I know. But here we go. A Michigan couple decided to go to Florida during an icy winter and stay at the same hotel they spent their honeymoon 30 years ago. But because of their hectic schedules, they couldn't travel together on the same day. So the husband, he left on Thursday, and his wife was going to fly down the next day on Friday, and they would bask in the sun of Florida. So Thursday afternoon, the husband gets to the hotel down in Florida, settles his stuff in, and decides to send an email to his wife. As he sends it, he inadvertently leaves out a letter in her email address, and not realizing his error, he sends it, and off it goes somewhere. Meanwhile, in Houston, a widow just, that's not funny, but, okay. Meanwhile, in Houston, a widow just returned from her husband's funeral. Saddened, she gets home and decides to check her email to read notes of consolation from friends. So she fires up her computer, opens up her email, reads the first email, and as she's reading it, she screams out in horror, steps back, and faints to the ground. Her son comes running into the room, saw his mother on the floor, looked up, and started to read the email that she was reading. And this is what it said. To my loving wife, I've arrived. I've arrived. I know you're probably surprised to hear from me. But they have computers here now. And you're allowed to send emails to your loved ones. Anyway, I just arrived and got all checked in, and I see where everything's ready for your arrival tomorrow. Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing you, honey. P.S. It's really hot down here. It's really hot down here. I love that. Anyway, so the Holy Spirit. I didn't make that up, but I wish I could have. Oh, I like your glasses. Folks, tonight the Holy Spirit. What I want to ask is, what is the role of the Holy Spirit in our lives of faith? So what we've been talking about and why you've gathered here tonight, and many of you the last two nights, is because you want, like the sunflower, to move towards Jesus in your life, I'm guessing. You want to experience and taste more fully the depth of his love and presence in your life. Of course you do. So do I. So how do we get there? It's important to know where it is we want to go, but it's also important to know what we need to leave behind so we can get there.